Hello and welcome to Sobriety Made Simple. My name is Timothy Martin. This is a 5-part series covering the alcoholic subtypes. Each subtype will be contained in its own separate video to make it easier for you to watch or to reference back to if need be. There have been numerous research studies that have attempted to classify alcoholism, or what now is termed alcohol use disorder, into different subtypes. One of the most famous is a typology developed by biostatistician E.M. Jelinek that has received virtually no additional research support but is still heavily referred to. Other different researchers have developed models for alcohol use disorder that consist of 2 subtypes, 3 subtypes, 4 subtypes, etc. The model referred to that I will be speaking of came from a 2000 study published in the Journal of Drug and Alcohol Dependency. Over 6% of American adults battled an alcohol use disorder. The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, or the NIAA, publishes that less than 10% of the adults in the United States who struggle with alcoholism or AUD receive any type of professional treatment for the disease. The reasons for this possible gap in treatment could be a perceived need for professional help and recognition that a problem with alcohol actually does exist. This idea may be perpetuated if a person doesn't fit into the role of a stereotypical alcoholic. When a person is educated, has a stable home life, holds down a job, and has no family history of alcoholism, it may be difficult for them to accept that their drinking is problematic. Research at the NIAA, part of the National Institute of Health, have identified 5 different subtypes of alcoholics to help people gain a better understanding of the disease. The 5 types include young adult subtype, young antisocial subtype, functional subtype, intermediate familial subtype, and chronic severe subtype. By gaining a better understanding of these subtypes, a person can better learn how alcoholism may affect them personally. If you recognize any of these alcoholic subtypes in you or somebody you know, it might be time to seek some help. Okay, in this video we're going to discuss part 2, which is the young antisocial alcoholic subtype. Characteristics of the young antisocial alcoholic subtype include the following. Individuals are typically male in their mid-20s. About half the individuals in the subtype had a family history of a first or second degree relative with a diagnosis of alcoholism. The individuals typically started drinking in their mid to late teens. 3/4 of these individuals also smoked tobacco products, 2/3 met the criteria for cannabis abuse, 1/4 used cocaine, and 1/5 used opioids. The use of more than 2 drugs was common in this group. The individuals had a history of antisocial behavior. This category was the second most common category generated by the model, with 21% of the sample size being classified into this category. According to the data, about 1/3 of the individuals in this group sought treatment for their alcohol abuse on their own. Now, a lot of people fit in this category because, of course, it usually classifies people from starting at a very young age, which most people who drink normally do. Unlike the young adult, though, the antisocial alcoholic doesn't drink socially with peers. Instead, antisocial alcoholics drink alone and typically struggle with co-occurring mental health problems. These mental health problems can include major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, aggressive behavior or impulsive behavior, compulsive personality disorder, and social phobia. Drinking alcohol can exacerbate aggressive behaviors, demonstrated by individuals with antisocial personality disorder, characterized by the following criteria: reoccurring criminal behavior, regular fighting or assaults, no regard for the safety of others, lack of remorse, impulsivity, deceitfulness, irresponsibility. Many young antisocial alcoholics also have other substance abuse disorders, including addiction to cigarettes, marijuana, opioids, and cocaine. Other statistics on young antisocial alcoholics: 8% had college educations, 15% were in school, 74% were employed full-time. Now, personally speaking, for me, this category really doesn't fit in a lot of ways because I was a very social drinker, especially at the beginning. Alcohol lowered my inhibitions, made me more of a social person. I was able to talk like I wanted and hang out like I wanted. So I went out a lot. I was very social. Also, I did try other drugs, though, like marijuana and cocaine. Now, later on in my drinking, I did become more antisocial. I started drinking alone. I started drinking to forget my problems and cope with depression. Also, because I was drinking so much, I did start to hide it from others. So drinking alone just started. Anyway, I did grow into fitting into this category, but not at a young age, more in the latter part of my drinking years. Also, I never really showed any tendency for aggression or anger. I was never an angry, fighting, drunk type person. I wanted to have fun. I was a hangout type of person. But there are several things in this category that I do fit into. Do any of these things apply to you or someone that you might know? If so, please seek the help that you need. I hope this video helped you out. And as always, thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you'd like. It helps me to continue to make these videos. And remember, you can stop. It's up to you. Check out some of the other videos I have. They may help you out. And remember, you got this, okay? We'll see you next time. Bye.